What's up, YouTube? Hobo Nichol BBQ back with you again with the hot seat. And today we have got Texas Beard Adventures and our co-host Scott from In for the Grill. What's up, guys?
What's up, YouTube?
And
Hobo Nichol BBQ back with you.
somebody has got their thing
That was
on.
me.
I'm getting
Sorry.
reverb. Goddamn
me.
fucking Canadians.
Won't happen again. Sorry, boy.
All right, you're fired.
Professional program.
All right. So we will start over again. What's up, YouTube? Blah, 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 blah. We're not going to mention the Canadian. We've got Texas Beard Adventures, B1 and C9. What's up, guys?
Howdy. Howdy, howdy.
All right. So you started this story before we started the show, but for the people who are watching, what's the B1 and the C9?
Well, B1 is, I'm Brad, and we have another buddy named Brad. So it was B1 and B2. It's just easier for all the friends to call me that. And C9. C9 is named that because of
I couldn't be C3. We'll just
C9 was a good fitting name. Anyway, so when we started this YouTube adventure, C9 had more time than B number 2, and we still go hang out with B number 2, but he's got his other stuff going on, so it's just B1 and C9.
He's got a life and kids and stuff, and we just want to drink some beer.
Yeah.
All right. So where are you guys from?
San Antonio.
Yep. Born and
All right. Huh?
Born and raised.
All right. Wife, kids, dog, chinchilla.
I've got one wife.
It's true. You do have one wife.
I had to get rid of the other one because she nagged too much. But 2 kids, 1 wife.
I got one wife, 1 kid. I haven't done a whole lot lately because I have a 2-month-old, and so that thing's been taking a lot of my time lately, and a couple little mutts running around also.
Oh, that's right. I have some big dogs, English Mastiffs and Saint Bernards.
All right. Kent Van der Weerd, Daddy Dutch, I don't remember what his new channel is, wants to know what the car behind you guys is.
Oh, that's a 69 Mach 1.
Going on a tour.
Yeah. It was a gift from my first wife. That's a joke. The wife that I had.
The same wife.
Yeah.
All right. So what made you guys decide to start a YouTube channel?
We're always cooking, hunting, fishing.
Goofing off, doing crazy things.
Yeah. And we decided that we might as well make some videos and show everybody else, because some of the stuff that we do is not once in a lifetime. Like some of the hunting and fishing stuff is just, it's awesome. And so we just decided to friggin' video it.
We've got a buddy that he goes with us, and he's a videographer, graphic designer kind of guy out of Austin. And there was a couple fishing trips and a hunting trip that we all went on together. And he put together videos. He was filming the whole time, put it all to music, and they were amazing. And it seemed like a group of about 10, 15 of our friends. We were just watching that constantly, and we figured, well, shit, man, we're doing something like this every other weekend. Might as well film it and put it together ourselves. And then all of a sudden we're out here barbecuing. We're like, man, why don't you fire the phone up? Why don't you go ahead and film this? And we've been doing it every weekend or every other weekend that our wives allow.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So how long ago did you guys start your channel?
December. Yep. I think it was like December 3rd.
So you guys may not have the answer to this question yet, but what's your channel all about?
Oof. I think it started off with the idea that it was going to be more hunting and fishing, and then it got cold and we didn't really have a chance to go fishing, and we had some hunting trips get canceled, and then so all of a sudden we were like, well, shit, at least we can smoke some ribs or go shoot a deer out of the kitchen window and make some sausage. And so it's kind of just turned over the last few months into kind of a barbecuing channel. We do got a fishing trip lined up next weekend on the 27th. That ought to be an absolute blast. And then another one already set up for next month. That'll be a hoot.
Yeah.
So we'll get back to doing some hunting. And I might have lost a video card that had a hunting trip on it.
Yeah. Where we killed a hog, a boar.
And there was some shenanigans riding around on a four-wheeler and doing interesting things.
So the short version of that is smoking meat. Mostly, like you said earlier, anything with jalapenos or inside of a jalapeno or wrapped around with bacon is kind of our forte. We do, but those are the easy ones for us to do. And then we just get, and then hunting and fishing.
All right. So what do you guys use to record your videos?
Lately, it has been a GoPro 5. However, we're still throwing in the iPhone every once in a while. Sometimes it's just a little more convenient.
Yeah. Some of the videos that I've shot without C9 when they were having their baby and whatnot, I've done solely with the iPhone because the GoPro's C9s. So
we don't want someone to lose it.
Yeah, right.
All right. So I actually had to ask Texas style barbecue and cuisine the other night. This cooking rig that you have, which looks about the size of my garage. What's the story behind that?
My company, we used to do competition cooking, and that was built for that. And it got kind of out of hand as far as the cost of it goes. So it was at the shop. It was at my office, and I decided, you know what, that thing's just sitting here not doing anything. I'll take it out to my house and at least get some use out of it, so it doesn't go to crap altogether. And then me and old C9 started cooking on it more and more, and now it's kind of like a staple here.
Right. So how much meat can you guys fit on that thing?
Oh shit.
Probably put like 40 briskets.
Yeah, I would say so.
40 good sized briskets. Maybe more if you jammed them in there.
It's a 16-foot double axle trailer, and the pit, it takes up probably every bit of it except for probably like 4 feet.
Yep.
It's been fun watching you guys dick around on that thing.
Thanks. That's kind of the point. I don't have a lot of knowledge. I'm just kidding.
We're just surprised that we haven't been able to catch us falling off it, because it's some slippery steps getting up on it.
Somebody just put in the comment section, holy crap, Jack Daniels straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when we run out of this bottle,
we got us another.
We got another one.
Oh, everyday barbecue. I think these guys may be worse off than I was when I interviewed you in December, January.
Well, it's Thursday. I mean, what can we say?
We shall see.
All right. So who taught you guys how to cook?
I'd love to say, I really, my mom didn't teach me too awfully much about cooking this kind of food. I mean, she cooked, chicken and rice and more normal kind of everyday home style cooking. My dad had a big smoker out on our ranch, and he taught me how to burn a lot of food, which I've become pretty good at. But throughout high school and college, I worked at about 6-7 different restaurants, cooking and waiting and doing everything around there. So I'd probably chalk it up to there. And also, you can learn just about any damn thing on YouTube.
Yeah. I would say mainly just hanging out as a teenager, cooking with friends on camping trips, hunting trips, fishing trips, like stuff like that. That's where I picked up most of it.
So that video I commented on, I think it was last night, with the deer in the truck, the Power Wheels truck, whatever the hell they call them.
Yeah.
Are those deer for you guys? Because those are like Bambis in the Midwest.
It was a small one.
It was a smaller axe. That was one that I shot from the kitchen window. Because
we got a video on that too.
Yeah,
I think that's the very first video we posted. Was Rambo hunting from the kitchen window.
Well, that was the first video was you fishing, catching that redfish. That was the very first video.
Okay. The one we filmed in portrait mode.
Yeah, it was a very poorly put together video. But anyway, that was the first video we did together.
Yeah. That's when we started trying, I guess. Yes.
That was Rambo. Rambo shoots the axis from the kitchen window. Was what that was. That I think the title of that video. Something like that.
So what's a big deer for you guys in Texas?
I'm
gonna go by weight, not by points.
100 and 120, 130, 100, somewhere in there. That would be a big doe.
That'd be really good size.
Yeah. And the axes get that big. The whitetail probably about 100 to 110, somewhere in there.
All right, so I got somebody in the chat asking if they can see the car behind you. So I don't know how easy it is to undock your device there and give us the Pimp My Ride review of it.
This is 1969 Mach 1. Let's see.
In a poo brown,
yeah,
with a little bit of red coming through, a red rust color.
But
I'm colorblind. I work for it.
Yeah. It's got a 351 Windsor, and I've got it's a 1969 428 R code with a Ram shake. That doesn't have that in there, but that's what the VIN says. And so I have the 428 to go in it. I just haven't done it.
It's in the other.
Yeah, it's in the back 40. But was that good enough?
Hey, before we get all set down, which I think you just did, is there any way we can get out and show the cooking rig? Or is that not feasible?
Yeah.
I don't know how much daylight you guys got left.
There's a little bit.
Our first walking tour on the hot seat.
And this is where the magic happens, right here. So we've got, this is the door we use most of the time, the upper smoker cabinet. All kinds of room. This is huge. And then we've got three other little pit areas. Long barrel. And this, I don't know how you guys like to keep your hands clean, but we invented what we call the washing pan.
Mm-hmm.
You put a little water in here. It sits on top of the firebox. And when you get that chicken juice all over you, you just kind of rub your hands in there for about 10 seconds. You get all clean. Firebox on this side. There's a nice stainless steel counter on the interior. A little shelf up above, and on the exterior, there's shelves and 3 sinks on this side.
Damn, we're taking sanitation seriously.
Yeah.
One of the best features, it's got a powered fan. And so it really helps push the air through and helps you control the temperature.
So that fan pushes air and we have a series of it. I don't have the electricity turned on. We have a series of valves. This valve is all the way on. This one's about quarter. This one's about a little bit more than half off. So they have a 90 inside the pit pointing that way, and it pushes air, so you don't have to worry about being you don't have to worry about which way the wind's blowing to set your pit up to get your draft going. You just let it go. Just turn the fan on and start smoking.
All right, so as you guys are walking back, I'll give you a softball question. What's a weekday meal look like at your guys' house?
Oh, had let me see, chicken and noodles. That's what my kids wanted. So my wife made homemade chicken and noodles.
And I ended up having leftovers that my wife made last week. She makes these casseroles all the time, and she'll have a little bite and then refuses to eat the rest of it. So tonight I had a mac and cheese and ham bits casserole from last week. But that's because I got out of work late, ran home, said hi to the dogs and child, and grabbed whatever was in it, called ass.
Scott, you got anything in the chat? You got to unmute, bro.
Sorry about that. Having one of those nights. A meathead wants to know what products you use to keep your beard looking sharp, slick, you know?
It's from the company you might have heard of called Texas Beard Adventures. In fact, we've got we need to do a video of it. I make a lot of my own beard products, not that I try to sell or anything. The first time I ever bought anything for my beard or mustache, I bought this little tiny tin of mustache wax. And it was like $12. And I was like, F this, like this is crazy. And so through the power of YouTube, I learned how to make mustache wax and bought all these essential oils and beeswax, and then learned about cerebellina wax, and I've started making my own beard oils and balm at home. In fact, I make some for this guy.
Yeah.
One time I made some, it was several different essential oils, and we actually put it in the smoker, and it kind of infused it with a nice smoky, not flavor, but scent. Flavor would be if you tasted it, in which you're not supposed to eat that stuff. No. You can eat it.
Well, it doesn't say that on the bottle.
I mean, you can eat a little bit of it when it gets on your mustache, but you're not supposed to eat it out of the jar.
Oh. Now you tell me.
So, when I get out of the shower at night, I dry it off as well as I can. I comb through it once, and then I put beard oil on it. And if it starts getting, mine's pretty curly. When he grows his out, it gets real straight. I don't have that problem. But I'll put some beard balm in it if I want to straighten it out a little bit, but usually just oil.
You guys got me screwed up with that. I didn't see that one coming.
All right. Got one more here for you. What's it like watching yourself on TV?
It's it takes some getting used to, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But it's fun. Yeah.
Let's just say there's a lot of editing. I mean, we'll start with, a couple hours of video because, I mean, when we throw something on the smoker, it may be, if it's Saturday, we're throwing something on at 2 or 4 in the afternoon. And by the time we're done, it's midnight. And, we've been filming all evening and get a little crazy. And
yeah,
so we do a lot of editing to take out the real crazy parts.
All right, so I seen Mr. Mega Fred Zeppelin just hopped in, and I already know what he wants me to ask is what your guys' music tastes are, favorite bands, etc.
Ooh.
Texas country?
Texas country, I'd say. Lately, we've been listening to a guy named Brandon Ryder. Check out Hayes Carl if you've ever heard of him. That's some good stuff. But mostly Texas country.
I'm all over the map. Probably my favorite genre or what have you is Texas country. But I'll rap, rock, pop, everything. Like today, I posted a couple of Instagram videos of me driving down the highway in my plumbing truck, singing to Taylor Swift. So, yeah, I'm a fun-loving guy.
And Tejano.
Oh yeah,
Go wrong with Tejano.
Being so close to Mexico, you gotta love Tejano over here.
Kind of different.
All right, so 2 follow-up questions. What defines Texas country, and what the hell is Tejano?
Oh shit. Texas country would be an artist that is not like mainstream, kind of a local art,
and not pop country.
Right.
Most of the shit you hear on the radio is pop country.
Yeah.
It's no good.
Like the stuff I was seeing you on my Instagram account today was like pop country. Like Taylor Swift is not really true, real, like Merle Haggard or Waylon Jennings. I mean, that's like good old country music. But
Robert O'Keefe kind of stuff, he's become a little more popular.
Maybe. I don't think Hobo's heard of it.
I listen to everything, but I'm probably not down to the local indie level type stuff.
Right. Yeah. So that's what Texas country is, and Tejano is it's Spanish music. It's probably like Spanish country or Mexican country. I don't know how you say that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be
it's like Mexican country music.
Politically incorrect, but that's yeah. If you're from Mexico, and you live in San Antonio, more than likely you listen to Tejano.
There's like 5 Tejano stations in the San Antonio area.
Gotcha. Brad, you need to B1. You need to listen to the Mexican gangster rap stuff. I came across that one day at work on accident, and a guy that I worked with that's from Puerto Rico, I couldn't understand what the hell they were saying.
South Park.
What's that?
Yeah, I have listened to that South Park Mexican. That's not really.
No, this is all in Spanish, but they start talking about it's like gangster rap, but in Spanish.
Right.
We'll give it a shot.
But it's like
I'll have to. Yeah.
It's like cartel type rap music.
I don't want to die.
I'm not telling you to live the lifestyle. I'm just saying to listen to it.
And one thing we've noticed, we had a video get kicked off of the YouTube because I guess we were listening to something that was copyrighted. And luckily, I guess most of the Texas country stuff isn't copyrighted because they're just good old boys and they haven't figured out how to do that yet. And so we can play it in the background and not get kicked off the YouTubes.
Right. You got to be careful with the using other people's stuff.
Right. Yes. Yeah, you do.
Cooking Green Bastard Style says, Hobo has become a ball washer. Thank you, Cooking GB.
Not really sure what that means, but okay.
But we're proud of you.
Somewhat inside joke. I know what he's getting at. I don't agree with him, but whatever. What's the favorite video you guys have made and why?
Yeah, the one that we, gosh, I don't even know what we were cooking that night, but we did the bison bag test, and we talked about it was probably something stuffed in a jalapeno. Where I don't know, for some reason we just left this meat out all night long.
Oh, yeah.
And there was some kind of pop.
Wasn't that our backstrap video?
Maybe so. That sounds about right.
I think it was the backstrap. I've won a contest with a mystery, like it's a mystery meat division. and it is Axis backstrap stuffed with cream cheese, sprinkled with Cholula. I'm sorry, not Cholula. Chupacabra and wrapped with bacon, and then of course you got to wrap it with bacon. Everything's better with bacon
and cheese.
So, and then you know, throw it on the grill and cook it. And that was a good night.
I think it's mainly because we had a lot of shenanigans going on as
we drank,
Mr. Johnny would say.
Yeah, we drank a bottle of Old Forester.
Yeah,
that night.
bottle of Forester and I don't know, a couple cases of beer.
Yeah. Yep. Maybe I can say this. I don't think we've had a bad experience videoing.
Well, I had one video where I got passed out drunk and I couldn't call my wife to come pick me up. Seeing the San Antonio Cocktail Conference video. Yeah, that was a rough one. I think I had like 30-something drinks that day.
Yeah.
In the span of about 2 hours. It was rough.
All right. What's the funniest thing that's happened while recording that we never saw after editing?
Shit.
Maybe old Doug with losing his trousers, or
could have been. Yep.
We've got a couple boats stuck. Oh wait, no, that was just B2. We got his boat stuck twice.
Right.
I don't think we got that on
that was
video.
On video. Doug likes to, when he gets juiced up, he'll drop shorts. That's happened a couple of times.
And I think we had to edit out one of the videos where it was the West Texas hunt video where we shot an Aoudad and it fall. I mean, it's like, I don't know, 150 foot up on the cliff, and you see it get shot and it just starts tumbling off the cliff and falls all the way down.
That was in the video.
I thought we cut that out. No, we left that in.
We mostly cut out the stuff that
there was you skinny dipping in a river.
Yeah, there was that.
Yeah.
Okay, but I guess that would be it. Me skinny dipping in the river.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Thanks, C9.
With about 15 dudes.
Well, if you're gonna go skinny dipping, might as well go skinny dipping with a bunch of dudes.
He was the only one skinny dipping. If it makes it any more decent.
Right.
All right, real quick. I seen Meathead said he subscribed you at 93. Outdoor Cooking said he subscribed you at 94. Barlow's at 95. We got to get these guys to 100. So 5 more people. Actually, whoever's watching, just I don't give a shit if you hop out of the thing. I'd prefer you don't. Open it in a new window. Their channel link is in the description. Go hop over there and get these guys. You're at 96 now from Everyday Barbecue. I think we can get 4 more before the show ends.
That's awesome. Appreciate that, guys.
If you're ever down in the South Texas area, stop on by and we'll burn some jalapeno.
There we go. Suburban Barbecue got you at 97. Scott, you got anything in the
sure
chat besides the thumbs down, which I like thumbs down as much as I like thumbs up?
Mega Fred Zeppelin wants them. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I said that the thumbs down reflects back on me, not them.
Oh, you did it?
One guy.
Okay, Mega. Let's try that again. Mr. Mega Fred Zeppelin would like to know if you've ever barbecued tri-tip.
I haven't. It's on the list to do. There's a lot of things that we haven't done videos for. Like I've never lost a brisket competition. And we haven't done a brisket yet on the channel. And we haven't done pork ribs. I don't know why. I mean, we've done them out here before, but
Right.
And I make some killer pork ribs.
Yeah.
A lot of, I don't know. It seems like the beef plate ribs and the tri-tips have been trending lately. And I've never tried a tri-tip. I've never even tried cooking one.
I've drank a whole. I've had tri-tip. It's been a long time. That's just not big in our tri-tip. Yeah.
That's for you Northerners.
Or California. Thing. Wait, where's California?
All right, this one's kind of a request. Keith Bedtag wants to know if you guys would join the Never Ending Popper Challenge.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
What is that?
Well, you have to check it out.
Never ending challenge.
The Never Ending Popper Challenge.
All right, we'll check it out.
Put that on the list of things to check out. Hell yeah.
I'm pretty sure everybody's done it.
Okay.
Well, except a few of us.
I don't know who started it. I don't know if it's Tango Joe or Keith Bettag, but and it might be fucking Greg McCutcheon for all I know, but the thing's been going around for years now. Just basically people making jalapeno poppers. Scott, what the fuck is that?
Sorry, hold. That's my little one in the background. She's on her bike. I'm sorry.
I don't mind what it is. I need context of what it is.
I thought it was a damn peacock or something.
Critter getting fucking. All right. I don't know where we're at now. So Christy's cooking channel wants to know what the best and the worst things you have ever cooked are. This doesn't necessarily mean on the channel. It's just a life question.
Well, I got a worse one for you right now. So, shot this hog, I don't know, a month and a half ago, and I've been wanting to do a good pork loin smoke. I love, if you've ever been to Perry's Steakhouse, they have this pork chop there. It's this 3-bone pork chop. It sits about 5 inches high. It's the most amazing piece of meat I've ever had in my life, right? And so I've read online, there's a few different recipes about how they dry age it for, I want to say 5 days, and then they put it in a brine for a few days, and then they rub it down and they smoke it and they sear it. And I was like, well, shit, I got this big old backstrap here. And yeah, I think it was a little too thin for that method. I put it in one of my little beer refrigerators and dried it out a little bit. And then when I put it in the brine, I ended up having to leave it in there for about a week and a half because something came up that week and I couldn't smoke it. And when I finally did cook it, it was the saltiest, driest piece of crap I've ever made.
What was the question?
Best and worst. The best thing and worst thing.
It was. I think I've messed up some fajitas pretty royally. Beef fajitas. And I can make a pretty mean rib.
I think brisket is probably the top item I'm good at.
Brisket.
I can smoke a brisket.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you the trick is old from Austin, Aaron something from Aaron Franklin from Franklin's Smokehouse. He's got a video of how to trim a brisket at A&M University. It's like a 20-minute long video of how to trim the brisket, and he's dead nuts on how to do it, and it's awesome. It makes perfect sense, and I think that is the key to having a good brisket, for me at least.
Yeah.
It really helped me overcome like having a real crusty end and this being undercooked and this being overcooked.
Right. Yep.
Brad, you got a best?
I think my mystery meat is probably. I mean,
those are amazing.
I've had people really just go crazy over those, and myself included.
So, yeah.
So what's in the mystery meat?
It's the Axis backstrap. You bang it out.
Bang it out flat.
And then you tenderize it and wrap it with bacon, put the cream cheese and all that inside the jalapenos.
We got a whole video on it. Basically, it's candied jalapenos that we candy ourselves, some cream cheese, some cheddar cheese, or as we call it, the yellow cheese.
Yellow cheese.
You mix it up, the flattened backstrap, wrap it around the cheese and jalapeno mixture, and then you throw some extra chupacabra. And chupacabra is a seasoning that we have down here. It's made by a local company, and it's just a all-around kind of spicy, really damn good seasoning for everything, just about.
Yep.
And then you put a bunch of them on a skewer and smoke it for a while.
Yeah, I've done it with the skewer, and that seems to work out the best because you don't have to worry about picking out the toothpicks. Instead of
those will get you.
Shove the toothpicks in there to hold the bacon on, you just jam a skewer on it and be done with it.
All right, so if Hollywood decided to make a movie about your YouTube channel, which actors would each of you like to portray you in the movie?
Oh. I would probably say Billy Bob Thornton for me. I don't care. Never thought about
We
that.
don't really keep up with a whole lot of that pop culture stuff. Like I'm thinking of like, well, who's an actor that I can think of? Like who's one? I've been told I got these glasses that I wear, and I got this baby holster to put on my chest, and I've been told I look like the Zach Galifianakis guy. But
guy from The Hangover.
That's the thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's a good question. I'll have to think about this one.
All right, so you guys are over 100. Last I looked, it was 101. I don't know where it's at now.
Damn.
All right, thanks.
Appreciate it.
Great show. Thanks for watching. Bye. No, I'm kidding.
For you.
All right, so what's your guilty food pleasure? Besides Jack Daniels.
Ice cream. Oh.
Crunchy Cheetos. I will fucking tear a whole bag of crunchy Cheetos up.
I would say probably. Or brownies. One or the other. Or both. Well, brownies with ice cream. Hey.
Throw some. So, okay, one of the things we got down here in the South Texas area is that there's these weird little fruiterias around, but they'll take a bag of Cheetos and they'll slice it down the side, and then they take a scoop of nacho cheese, like the real shitty nacho cheese that you get at a ballpark, and just pop it right on in the bag, shake it up for a bit. Oh, that's some good loving right there.
Yum yum for the tongue.
Yeah.
All right, so I work with the guy. Yeah, that's what I was going to. Bologna Ring Ranch just asked, Scott, are you making dove calls? Somebody got an owl in their backyard?
No, they're doves. They really are. Sorry.
No, it's just funny as shit. All right, so anyways, back to the show. An old-time Texas thing was to drink warm Dr. Pepper. Is that a thing you guys are aware of?
Not warm.
No.
No. I mean, we drink Dr.
Not,
Pepper, but
I don't drink soda. It's bad for you.
yeah.
But that gallon of Jack Daniels.
Yeah. Let me see that. I need a little bit of medicine.
Alcohol kills.
All right, so who would be on each of your own personal Mount Rushmores?
And I knew that question was going to come up. I saw it on Malcolm's video. I would say my father, my grandfather, my father-in-law,
You're allowed 4, right?
That's the standard currently, unless we drill another one in.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna say my brother.
That's really nice of you.
Yeah. I can't go wrong with that.
Man, those are all like good family members. I'm going Johnny Cash. Not
Justin Timberlake.
Gosh darn. Chris Christopherson. I don't know if you've ever seen the Drunk History on Chris Christopherson. That guy is a badass. He's done some really interesting. I would check him out. And as for a 4, yeah, that guy's he's a badass. I would go. I'd put my pops on there too. He's taught me all kinds of things that we shouldn't do YouTube videos on. Question.
Hey, Scott, I know you got some questions lined up there.
All right. What do we got? Christy's Cooking Channel. Foil or butcher paper? Preference, I guess.
Butcher paper. For sure. Butcher paper.
Yeah, butcher paper.
Why?
Because
you'd be really surprised how well it holds all that shit in there. Like, I mean, I'll tear open brisket, pork ribs and foil. But I tell you, that and it's sitting and it seems more wholesome. I'll use the so and me out thinking that I had this really fitting put my current wife.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't really have a good answer. Yeah. I saw all right here.
Oh, maybe we did.
All right, Aaron Franklin do it, and he got like the question. We're gonna risk it in the world.
I think.
YouTube fucked you guys on that answer and went all.
Oopsie daisy. We're gonna say butcher paper.
Butcher paper, and chalk it up. Aaron Franklin. He's got a bunch of videos, and he has the best brisket in the world. And he uses butcher paper, and it seems like a wholesome way to do it. And it really pisses my wife off that it makes such a big fucking mess all over the kitchen.
Yeah.
All right, that actually came out.
Yeah. Good deal.
Scott, you got more?
You betcha. Lewis at Our Shack Barbecue. What's up, Lewis? He wants to know, other than your trailer there, which is a nice rig, by the way, what other cookers you got?
Well, here at my house, I have a stainless steel propane grill, and then I have a smoker. It's similar design to that one as the one on the pit that I made in high school. And
it's a little bit shorter.
Well, yeah, no, it's not the same size, but it's the same design. The lowered firebox, horizontal grates, and then a vertical smoker for brisket and ribs, whatever.
And then I've got an Old Country. I think it's an Old Country smoker. It's an offset, but it's the weird one where it's not like the firebox is over here, and then there's a long chamber on the side. And the firebox is behind the entire smoke chamber. And I got that one so that I can cook right on the wood, and I can remove the grate. And I do a lot of, I guess, caveman style cooking, where I'll just throw like fajitas, especially, just throw that shit right in the fire.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I didn't think I was going to like it, but C9 turned me onto it. We did it one time here.
It was amazing.
And it is unbelievably good.
And I've got a built-in RCS grill in my outdoor kitchen at home.
I aspire.
Okay, cool.
Green egg, but I haven't bought one yet.
Meathead wants to know if you have any sort of upload schedule, like when you post videos to YouTube.
You know, both C9 and I work full time. We both got wife and kids.
We're not YouTube internet stars yet. It may seem like that. We've got 100 subscribers plus, apparently, but no, we have day jobs.
So I was trying to do it. I was trying to get them uploaded weekly, like say Sunday or something. And it's just, I've been trying to figure out my editing software. I was trying to go on the cheap, or actually free, and get something free to do on my laptop. But up until recently, I've just been editing everything on my iPhone
Using iMovie.
So I've been working through some hurdles on that. And once I get this editing software down a little bit better, I will be able to hopefully crank them out on a more regular basis. But right now it could be one a week. It could be one every 2 weeks. It could be one every 3 weeks. I mean, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, we've got about half a dozen in the queue right now. The problem was the method we had been using was either using our phones or using the GoPro. And then I would take that and then upload it to a Google Drive so that I could share it with him, and we didn't have to meet up during the week and share the card itself. And we would download from Google Drive to our phones and use iMovie to edit. But a couple of weeks ago, Google Drive just stopped downloading movies to our phones, and so hence now Adobe Premiere Pro.
Yep. So hopefully we'll be able to put out some really high quality edited content and crank them out.
Medium to high quality.
Well, yeah, I guess we were kind of low quality. We can aspire to be.
Let's just say quality.
There you go.
Some kind of quality.
That's right. Look at that bottle, Jack, would you? That's going down smooth.
Yeah, next time, can you guys do that in sync? Like, if you can do it at the same time, that'd be great.
Do what?
Take a drink of Jack, both of you at the same time.
Oh, we already finished one bottle. Just don't spill it. That stuff's like liquid gold.
Got any more questions, Scott?
Hey, does that car run? There's a few people in the chat asking to start the car up.
I'm installing one of those foot pedal gas pedals on it. You know, the imprint one. No,
Nice.
I had it running yesterday. I'm working through some carburetor issues right now.
Okay, so we've got some videos of it, and it is the loudest, most obnoxious thing you've ever heard.
It's straight pipe, and it's straight headers.
We'll have to upload some. We've got some saved somewhere. We'll have to upload some. It's insane.
The car does run. But he's
redoing the carburetor.
Well. Oh yeah.
There it is.
Russ just asked, are they slurring or is that the internet connection? Russ, I think it's their internet connection. They're out in the sticks of Tejas.
I think you jit me on my bottle here.
Mine's bigger diameter.
All right. Don't yell.
Scott, you got any more?
Texas.
We're caught up here, buddy, right now.
All right, let's.
Other than it sounds like they're drinking liquid
We're
helium.
out in Sisterdale, Texas, which is, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes north of San Antonio.
All right, I got two last questions. Well, three last questions. Number one, I skipped this one earlier. What's your guys' real job?
That's some new Jack Daniels flavor.
Are we all high pitch or what?
No, it just gets
plumber.
Like,
And currently,
I'm a plumber.
living.
God damn it! I am a plumber by trade.
I didn't catch C9's answer.
Oh, I work for a specialty construction company. We drill giant holes in the ground. Like if you want a 30-foot diameter, 800-foot deep hole, we're the company you call in the U.S. or anywhere in the world.
Gotcha. All right. If you could pick one person from any time period in the world to cook with, who would it be?
We should have studied some of these goddamn questions.
Well, I watched Malcolm. That was in Malcolm's.
I watched a
video.
couple of them, and I didn't hear this one.
I got to keep the questions kind of rotating, or else it wouldn't be the hot seat. It'd be the lukewarm seat.
That's true.
That's a good one.
Anybody in the world?
Who's the Spago dude? That's Wolfgang Puck. No, I don't know. God darn.
Anybody in the world to cook with? Who would it be?
Has there ever been anybody that's taken a cow and stuffed it with another animal and then stuffed that animal with another animal? Out turducken kind of thing? That's who I would choose.
I'll take that as a valid answer.
I wouldn't say there's a specific chef. You know, I really like some of the stuff that Anthony Bourdain does, or the guy from Good Eats. But I don't have a real good, 400 years ago, there was this dude over in Germany who learned how to make the first bratwurst. I don't have a good answer for that one.
I don't either.
The first.
I've never given that much thought, to be honest.
All right, last question. What's one thing that most people don't know about you?
I have a third nipple.
Oh, shit.
No, I don't.
Prove it.
I
Prove
don't.
it.
Prove it.
Want to tell them about your fake beard? It's not real.
No, this is not my real face. Man, I'm a pretty
You're out there.
honest upfront guy. Well, actually, a lot of people don't know that we're on YouTube.
Yeah. Shoot. Maybe we know more about cooking than we lead on. That's not a good answer.
Well, yeah, right. That's a good one. That's the stumper there.
All right, here's a good answer for you. I don't always just want to be the cameraman. But I'm always
Well, I look good on camera. What can I say?
You can't slap the pretty off that face.
No.
All right, so we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to give you guys You guys have the ability to say whatever you want within reason to finish this show out.
Okay. Well, we appreciate the opportunity to come out on your hot seat here and go subscribe. More shenanigans to come. And
yeah, we've got a whole bunch of videos we're gonna upload. We just really got started in this adventure of uploading this stuff to YouTube. We've got a bunch of we don't have too many hunting trips lined up this year so far.
Right.
But we got a bunch of fishing trips. And every time we go fishing, we're always cooking some random weird shit, it seems like.
Right.
But hopefully we've overcome our technology issues and our issues.
Right.
And we got a bunch more good stuff coming out. If you want to see anything specific, let us know to cook. I'm gonna go buy some tri-tip here in the next couple weeks. And start studying up on that so we can give that one a shot.
Yeah.
Man, you know, when old B1 told me, hey man, this hobo barbecue guy wants to interview us, I was like, yeah, you know how many hobos are on YouTube? I was like, is it this one? Is it this hobo? He's like, no, it's Hobo Barbecue. And we ended up finding you. But no, it's been a blast, and you guys have as how do we can improve our video quality, or you know, we've even brought out light stands and the little I got light stands with the umbrellas and all that shit from a bunch of photography stuff I used to do. So we're trying to get better.
Yep. But
sometimes we just get too drunk and forget to turn the lights on, forget to turn the camera on. Forget what we're doing in general. We're working on it.
Right. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Next week, we've got Noah and Amber from Pit Barrel Cookers going to be on. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Goodbye.